Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Sivanshu Singh. Now today I am reading and the next chapter is Facing Family. Okay, so you can outgrow clothes, hobbies, jobs, friends, and even family members. We evolve past things that don't we contribute to our joy and well-being just because they are your family. It does not mean that they have a intention for you. It does not mean they have the intention for you. Many of us are taught that they are nothing more important than family, but biological relationship don't always equal supportive. Close friend relationship, friends can be more like family than family itself. We should not conceal the fact that sometimes it's our own family members who are the most toxic people in our lives. Ending these relationships can be most heartbreaking because, let's face it, these people often means the most of us, even if they don't continuously put us down. It's hard to justify ending a relationship with your parents. For example, if they have done a lot for you throughout your life. Sometimes you don't have to. You simply need to communicate and tell them how you feel. You will be surprised why how many people are oblivious to their toxic behavior towards others when they find out that they are actually hurting you. They may very well change their ways. We can also try to understand their intention. Most of the loved ones do genuinely have good intention for us. They want to see us happy, successful, and prosperous, but they can be mild or limited in their view, which sometimes comes across as being negative. A friend had an exciting idea about an online business he wanted to pursue and looked for his parents' approval. To his dismay, their reaction was not quite what he had hoped for. They ridiculed his idea and tried to talk him out of it. They simply could not understand how it could be profitable. Instead, they suggested that stop living in dreamland and focused on studying and getting a grades. He needed to go university. He felt that his belief in his brilliant idea was dampened by their skepticism. skepticism. This was not the first time either. He felt as though he felt as though his parents were always knocking his aspiration, and as result, he perceived them as being negative towards him. He did not want to shut his parents out of his life because he loved them and he lived with them, but at times he felt they did not love him. What he felt, he understand that was that although his parents were critical, it was not entirely their fault. Their ideas about what was feasible in life and what success looked like were different from his. Their beliefs, shaped by their experience and social conditioning, mean they had a different outlook on life. To recognize love in spite of criticism, you have to understand that everyone's perspective, including your own, is limited and subjective. We all constantly gather information from anywhere, and everything we learn has an impact on what we believe and how we think. But this depends on exactly what information we have picked up. If no one in your family has never seen success by skipping university and starting an online business, the The prospect of you doing this is completely new to them and may be rejected out of hand. People tend to fear what they can't understand, so make an effort to understand where your loved ones are coming from and what may be the root of their concern or cynicism. Most people have lived the things they do for many years. You can't expect them to drop their beliefs is an intent because of how you perceive the world. If you feel that they are being held back by their beliefs, you can offer an alternative perspective, but you can't force your beliefs on someone else. If you want to their support, you have to build their trust. This is your task as much as it's theirs. Try to be open with them. Talk to them and tell them how you feel. Involve them in your plans. Involve them in your plans. Give them more information or explain your alternative view. Reassure them and that you have thought about what will happen if you fail. You need to minimize their fear so that they have a more faith. When they have a more faith, they are more likely to show the positive support that you want. My friend showed his parents in an exact plan of what he wished to do. Examples of success stories and even teaching by iconic figure whose family valued that supported his views. Gradually he helped them change their outlook. If you find yourself in a similar position, it's up to you to show your doubters that you are doing everything in your power to make your choose path worthwhile. If you don't prove that you are serious about what you want to do, you can't expect their people to be serious about it either. Now, don't underestimate the power of leading by example. If it's the limited thinking of the people around you that makes them call towards you, show them that they could break free from this unhappy states of being. Be open-minded and do your best to be warm towards them. Show them how one should behave, even if being treated unfairly. Your faith and determination may gently and gradually inspire a change in them. They might see how great you are as an individual and how rewarding it to be like you. Sometimes simply by shifting our perspective and focusing on the positive we see in people who challenges us, we are able to feel better about your relationship with them. This is especially useful when you are living in the same house as those who tap dampen your spirit. This does not provide you a full fix, but if you appreciate the good in them and create some distance until things improve, this can be a catalyst for healing. It's vital to remember that you can't change others unless they want to change themselves. You can influence them and facilitate change, but you cannot make them any change. And they will only decide to change when they have an incentive, such as a better life forever, better relationship with you. If they don't identify a problem with their way of being, they would not be motivated to change. In some cases, a family member's behavior can be extreme, such as a conflict, physical or emotional harm. We were not placed and we were not placed on this planet to suffer and the hands on or words of of another person, regardless of our relationship with them, and pretending someone's harmful behavior is okay is in itself harmful. If you need to cut someone off because of continued destructive behavior, then do it with no regrets. Thank you. 102 page has been finished. So I will read tomorrow.